Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Campus Care It Talks. It Talks is a platform where educators and leaders come on board and express their viewpoints related to education and society. A topic for the discussion is: should internship be a part of the school curriculum? And to express their viewpoints on the same, we have with us Dr. S.K. Rathor, founder, chairman, and managing director of Sanford Group of Schools and founding president of ECCEA Delhi NCR, vice president of Early Childhood Association Mumbai, and chairman of School Managing Committee CEGR New Delhi. A very warm welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, Mehak, for inviting me. And this is an honor to speak on the topic what I love so much because for last so many years I am advocating for the inclusion of skill development from the grade 6 itself, basically. And now the NEP has included this kind of curriculum, and NEP says the skill development should happen in the school. One thing. Second thing, what you are going to talk today about the internship in school education curriculum. This is very, very important. What I am, saying for last so many years, now everybody is talking about it. So thank you so much for inviting me on this topic.
It's an honor to have such a personality like you, sir. So let's begin off with the session, sir, shall we?
Yeah, sure.
So how do you explain an internship in, and how do you think that it should be a part of the school curriculum? Do you agree with it? And if yes, so how can students learn from internships in your point of view, sir?
See, internship must be a part of the school education system. I really wanted to add one more thing. See, school education, or if I talk about overall education of a child from nursery to the grade 12 and then the university education. So every child has to invest some almost 20 years of good time of his life into the education, one thing. And second thing, every parent invested their hard-earned money in their child's education. So what is the outcome? What is the, if I talk about ROI, return on investment. So what is the return on investment of 20 years of the life of every child and the hard-earned money of the parents who have invested on the education of the child? So what I am experiencing from my school times to today, see, nothing has changed. See, at my time also, most of the parents wanted their children to become engineer or doctor.
Yeah.
And even today, most of the parents want their child to become IT professional, which is again engineering, or doctor.
Yeah.
Or now the third thing is added is IAS officer. So these are the few things but whether the child has interest in that particular field or not, how come child come to know? See, everybody knows today 90% or more than 90% engineering graduates are unemployable.
Yeah.
Because why? What is the reason? Nobody talk about it. Because they never interested to go for the engineering. Their parents force them to go to do the engineering. So what I feel from the grade 6 itself, or even at the grade 5, child should be allowed to explore their interest. The school and parents should create an environment where child is allowed to do what he or she wanted to do.
Yeah.
Teacher's role should be to handhold the children, handhold the students, and parents' role should be allow the school to work with the student so that by the time the child comes to grade 8, he or she should come to a conclusion. This is the field where I would be going in my higher education or in career building. So this need to be understood and implemented. One thing. Second thing, government need to decide and work and decide on the age of employment. Basically, uh, you are talking, we are talking about the internship in school education system. So, but industries are not allowed to give any opportunity to the below the age of 18 years. In some cases, not below the age of 16 years. But why? What I feel, once the child passed grade 8 examination during the summer vacation, he or she should be she should get the opportunity to go for some industry inspection, some internship, so that in grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, so by the time child passes grade 10, the student would be aware these are the subjects where I should go for the for to adopt at grade 11, so that in higher education I'll select my subjects. So this is the kind of thing which should be children from the grade 6 should be allowed to explore their area of interest, what subject they love more, and the teacher should be hand holding the student to explore their interest, and the parents should allow schools to do all these things, not impose their own desires on the students, on the schools. One thing. Second thing, by the time the child comes to grade 8, he or she should be aware, and the parent and the school should be in a position to take the decision. These are the subjects where the children are taking more interest, basically. And internship should be allowed once the child passes the exam of grade 8. So during the summer vacations, a child of grade 9 should go for the internship in 9th and 10th, so that the student should be very very clear. In grade 11, I will take these subjects. Then only the things will go in the right direction.
Absolutely, sir. That was a very wonderful explained by you. So moving forward, sir, do you think internship can help encouraging students to intern, and they can actually be helpful in utilizing the education the student receive in school, sir?
Yeah, Mac. See, I tell you, when I was in schools, you know, so at my time, not much of opportunities were there, whether it is higher education or no private college were there in the northern region of the country. So, but during the summer vacations, many opportunities were arranged by, Bal Bhavan.
Yeah.
बाल भवन में समर कैंप होता था जिसमें हम लोग जाते थे और वहां पर हम अपना इंटरेस्ट एक्सप्लोर करते थे. सो नॉट ओनली कंप्यूटर तो थे ही नहीं, तो बहुत सारी चीजें हम लोगों को वहां पर एक्सप्लोर करने को मिलती थी. So initially, when I did my higher education, I was very fascinated about the computers. So I think I should become an engineer, computer engineer. So I did my MSc in electronics and then joined some IT company, computer hardware company, not today's IT basically. But over a period of time, I lost my interest in that field, because from the childhood I just wanted to open a school. But because the computer was new thing in the industry, in the country, so I opted for the computer education and then I joined in computer industry. But that was not the area of my interest. So last 21 years, I am into education field and I am enjoying a lot. That's the reason I am successful in this field. So if you want anybody to become a successful in their professional life, they should be allowed to explore their interests. One thing. Second thing, see, whenever any student goes for the internship in any industry of their interest, they'll come across the actual condition what they are going to face in the future. What kind of work environment would be there? Because whenever we are at home or a school or college, so everything is good. Theoretically, so everything looks very good. See, after the education, after the grade 12, we'll go to some university, then we'll do this course, then we'll find a job. And the moment a student passed from the university and no job is there, then the real situation they'll understand. But if a child is going for the internship or skill education from the school time itself, they'll find out which field is good for their for their themselves, and actual situation, what kind of work environment they'll have, what kind of many of the students, even after passing out from the college or university, don't need even don't understand how to prepare their resumes, basically how to write a mail, how to communicate with the corporates, what kind of office communication happen, how to dress up, basically how to talk people when they are into office. So if the children are allowed at the school level to join some organization as interns, I'm sure many of the things many of the problems what they are going to face after their education is completed, they'll sort it out in the school time itself, and they'll be very they'll be in a very good position even at the university level.
Absolutely, sir. It could be a solution for most of the things that youngsters basically
Yeah.
face after joining their first office. So thank you so much, sir, for this answer. So moving forward, what kind of internships are best for students? Could you list a few of them, sir?
See, I feel as I told you, if students are allowed to understand their interests from grade 1 to 6, so I'm sure they'll opt whatever trade they are going to. If I plan to become an entrepreneur, so which kind of entrepreneur, which field? If I wanted to start a printing press, so I should be allowed to go to a printing press to understand what is the process of book making or newspaper printing or anything. If I wanted to become an entrepreneur in any particular field, so that in that case, the student should be allowed to go for visit those kind of industry as an intern. One thing. Second thing, if I wanted to become an engineer, if I wanted to become an art, IT professional, I should go for an internship in any IT firm.
Yeah.
If I wanted to become a mechanical engineer, I should be allowed to go for any car manufacturing plant or any workshop or like that. So see, there are so many endless kind of things depending on the interest of the student, what kind of career option he are going to choose whenever he or she will be in higher education and after beyond the higher education in the professional life.
Absolutely, sir. So, lastly, sir, should internships or should students be told to entitled to be some kind of benefit for doing an internship so that they gain an interest in doing so?
See, this is a very right question what you have asked. See, now as NEP is going to be in place, maybe from next session or next session, the policies are framing. National education policies बन गई है, लेकिन अभी implementation mechanism is not there. The government is working on the implementation mechanism. So I strongly feel government should frame policies for the internship in the school also. The age limit, the lower age limit, what was earlier 18 or 16 in some cases, for the student to go for the internship or to work in any organization should be reduced. Grade 8, I think 14 year should be the age for the internship. One thing. Second thing, they should have some credits in their scores of the internship. See, if I have completed successfully an internship and I have a letter of appreciation from the organization where I worked as intern, so some credit should be given in their scores. Another thing, and if any cash benefit is there, always money always attract everybody. Yeah. So there must be some internship cash benefit should be there. So these are the things what will help to motivate a student to go forward for the internship.
Absolutely, sir. Indeed, sir. Thank you so much again, Mr. S.K. Rathor, for being here. It was a very wonderful session with you. I hope the students got to learn a lot about why internship and why choosing the right career is important for them. So thank you so much again, sir. Do you have anything to share, any specific kind of message to the educators or the students watching us live, sir?
See, I just wanted to speak to parents. Leave the children, just guide them, allow the schools and teachers to find out their interest and guide the student. Yes, handholding is always required, proper guidance is required, but don't force your things to the children of today.
Yeah.
Today children are very, very, very smart. They have lots of exposure because of internet. So just guide them and allow them to work, to do what they wanted to do. I am sure today's children are much more smarter than the parents and than the me. So I believe the next generation, the upcoming generations are going to take this country or world way forward.
Absolutely, sir. The children are much smarter than the parents itself. So, thank you so much, sir, again for being here. It was really an honor to have you here and, listen to your views and thoughts. Thank you so much again, sir.
Thank you, Mehak, for inviting me, and I would like to thank Entab also because I know I was the first speaker when the Entab YouTube channel was started.
Yes,
So this
sir.
was honor, and I know how popular your channel has become. So this is an honor for me to be part of your talk show. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. And for all the viewers watching us out, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more stuff like this. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you.